Alright, welcome again to FeyanCnCtv. Today we have a living room commentary, so you're gonna hear life in the background, my wife and kids. Sometimes you'll hear some noises, but it's all good. So today we've got a free-for-all with our players. Going random, the orange player, Matthew. The other players starting on the bottom side, he's always playing Steel Talons. Our Steel Talon specialist, Vice. The green player spawning up top. Over here we have the Zocom, Jimmy. So we're on the map Isthmus of Insanity. Free for all between these players. Lots of Tiberium on this map. We've got large tib spikes in the middle. If I'll take a quick look at them, every tib spike is guarded by a defensive tower. So it is to your advantage if you get these defensive towers, if you're expanding or maybe even in the beginning, so your spot is already protected. We have infantry crossing the map. Every player also gets one Tiberium spike at their spawning ground, so Vice already quickly takes his Tiberium spike, sends an engineer to go get, I don't know where he's going. He might be on his way to this Tiberium spike over here, but he might encounter the infantry of Matthew. No, Matthew goes into the building. We have Jimmy up top here, taking a building for his own. He might encounter Matthew's militant squads. Matthew's gonna have eyes on this part. He wants to see where his opponents are. Let's take a quick look and see their buildings. Second refinery out already for Matthew. He's got three harvesters on the field. Let's take a quick look at what Jimmy's got going on over here. Building that should be a war factory. He's still on one refinery. So there it is, the war factory, and then he should go quickly into a refinery. Alright, Vice already has that war factory down. That must be another harvester. He needs to build that second refinery quickly. Matthew garrisoning this building up top over here. So this is gonna be a nice match. There is a long distance between Matthew and Vice, a shorter distance to Vice and Jimmy. So by those accounts, you might expect them to clash earlier because they'll be scanning each other and knowing they're only a stone's throw away. A scout over here from Matthew is gonna see the expansion of Jimmy. Jimmy is expanded very, very quickly. Unusual move from Jimmy to see him expand that quickly. He didn't drop a second refinery on his first Tiberium field, so he should have done that first. You always drop two on a field this big, so two, maybe even three. You can drop three and then you expand. Chooses to expand to the north. You could also expand towards the middle. What Jimmy needed to take was this defensive tower. Vice needs to take this defensive tower. Matthew has already taken his. You see that? And it looks like Matthew is on his way to take this one too. I expect an engineer walking around here somewhere. No engineer yet, so he might go later on. Matthew is going though with a single bike. It's just for a scout, followed by a raider buggy. Alright, Matthew's gonna pressure this rocket harvester. He's just a bit too close though. He's gonna lose the bike. The rocket harvester can fend for itself. Where are the other rockets? Is Matthew gonna be able to take down this rocket harvester? Don't know. Jimmy's preoccupied with his structure down here. Looks like Matthew will lose his bike. Jimmy drops down base defense. And because raider buggies aren't that effective against vehicles, Matthew is forced to send it back or else it's gonna die at the hands of the watchtower. So Jimmy needs to he needs to keep building. He needs to continuously build. He needs 2 or 3 refineries over here, and then he can move towards the middle. He needs to get over here as soon as possible. He needs to drop 2 more refineries over here. The same goes for Vice. Vice only has 1 over here. Vice needs to drop 2 more. They need more harvesters. Let's take a look and see what Matthew's doing. He's got 3 harvesters here. 3 harvesters here. Hey, it's my co-host, Commander Jiraiya. Jiraiya's not feeling so good. Here, Jiraiya, here. Kijk, wave behind. Jiraiya's not feeling so well today. So, he's just gonna be a little bit quiet and just watch together with me. But he is my second commander. And my other co-host, Eliana is also here. Alright, so we see Matthew has already expanded up top over here. This should be, I think this is a second refinery to drop at this northern tip field. That's good expansion from Matthew. Matthew is expanding and building up that economy. Good. There it is. That's that saboteur on its way to the defensive tower. Let's take a quick look and see if Jimmy has already dropped. No second refinery yet here. Vice, no second refinery yet. Vice and Jimmy are lagging with economy. Matthew is miles ahead in the money department, and he's coming out now with Scorpion tanks. Tier 2 already. So I expect Matthew coming out with that tier 3 soon. So Matthew's got that cash rolling already. Battle marker over here. Battle marker here. Let's take a quick look at the bikes of Matthew. Did Matthew already attack Jimmy? I'm not sure. Don't know if Matthew attacked Jimmy. I think I missed that. But he wasn't able to attack Vice because Vice scared him off. Matthew still has 2 bikes left. He lost 3 bikes. 2 choppers. 2 choppers. We'll destroy this raider buggy. Vice can move on to kill this defensive tower. So if he does that, then he knows that later on that won't be a problem for him anymore. He just needs more harvesters. Vice needs more. Vice does send an outpost towards the middle. So Vice is the first one to expand to the middle. Good move from Vice. He will enjoy that move in the future. Let's see what Jimmy's up to over here. Jimmy doesn't have enough refineries and harvesters over here. That's why this field should have been long gone already. No harvesters over here, so Jimmy needs to make 5 harvesters in a row. He does have a crane, so you can make the harvesters and drop down. He usually has an airfield by now. No airfield yet by Jimmy. No airfield by Jimmy yet. An airfield by Vice, so Vice beats the Zocom player. The Steel Talons aren't usually known for their air force, but Vice decides to do that. He decides to go for air. He's got the Hammerheads already upgraded. He's got the Titans and Wolverines on the field, so Vice has got a good units composition over here. Jimmy should drop that air tower soon, so he can profit from the stronger air force of Zocom. Matthew's coming out with units now with his own airfield. Matthew does have a wide spread of units. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 kinds of units. Matthew's popping up now. Let's see what else he is doing. Has he already moved towards the middle? This is alright. And he needs to move towards the middle now. No one has attacked yet, so that surprises me. I thought maybe that Vice or Jimmy would have already clashed by now. No clash from them. Vice is building up the Hammerhead force. Jimmy has no Hammerheads yet. There it is. There is your airfield, but that's already minutes into this game, so he is lagging behind. He also doesn't have any anti-air, so if Vice attacked Jimmy now with this, Vice would take out Jimmy and he would suffer a severe blow. Because Vice can come here, you can take out the Rugged Harvester. Is that all Jimmy has? Jimmy has 1, 2, 3 harvesters for Jimmy right now. That's too few. He really needs 8, going on to 8 harvesters. Okay, he's got 4 harvesters. He's got 4. Nothing up here. He has 5, but he forgets one. He forgot one. I think he sent it up here when he was attacked. Alright, so we see Vice already expanding towards the middle. He's got his refinery up and running here. Heavy harvester out for Vice. He needs more harvesters. The key for Vice and Jimmy is more refineries, more harvesters, and all the while keep pumping out units. Looks like Matthew's gonna come out with his Venoms. Matthew might be the first one to strike. 6 Venoms. Are they already? Yep. That means he's got that tier 3, so Matthew's gonna come out and hit something first. Ooh, he goes for the Tiberium Spike. He didn't have to do that because he can also just take it over with an engineer. It's not that far. Matthew can take it, it's not that far. But Matthew decides to destroy the Tiberium Spike. En jongens, een beetje stilletjes daar. Okay. Jimmy finally coming out now with those Zocom hammerheads. Gonna fill them up with rocket squads. He does have 2, so Jimmy is lagging behind. This is all he has for an army. Oh, okay. What was that here? Okay, we had some Scorpion tanks from Matthew, it looks like. They're taken down by the choppers of Vice. He didn't have a lot, or else I would have seen it. It was a couple, maybe 4 or 5. Taken down by the choppers of Vice. Don't know if he... I don't think Matthew killed any heavy harvesters. Ooh, he almost got one. He almost got one. This one's almost dead. So I think that's what Matthew was trying to do. Okay. Matthew's Venoms are just still here. And Matthew has expanded now towards the middle. He's got 2 refineries. That's good. He needs to make more, actually. He can make one here and start getting this. The more refineries, the more harvesters, the better. But Jimmy doesn't have that much yet in terms of harvesters. Not so much. He is coming out now with those hammerheads, but only 3. He needs more of those. He needs a second airfield. And he needs 2 more refineries up here and 2 refineries over here. Jimmy's the only one who hasn't expanded yet towards the middle. Stealth tanks already out for Matthew. Matthew's gonna go harvester hunting with these stealth tanks. Are they upgraded? They're also upgraded. So Matthew has been upgrading. He's got the lasers. He's got the laser capacitors. He's got the Tib core missiles. So Matthew should have a large army now. Doesn't have that large of an army. He's got a couple of Venoms. No more Scorpion tanks, only 2. So Matthew is just in it for the stealth. Where are his stealth tanks? There it is. Ah, there it is. The first harvester drops for Jimmy. Okay, so Matthew keeps on moving. He could have kept moving upwards, but he might have been seen by the watchtower, so that's why he decides to go down and goes harvester hunting on Vice's side. No harvesters over here, but he can sneak here at the back. He might be able to take this tech center. This will take longer to drop this airfield, but then he'll move on to this part over here. He keeps them up here for a while. Vice goes moving. Goes on the attack with his hammerheads. This is a good move from Vice. Totally defenseless, this expansion from Matthew. No anti-air. He's only got a couple of rockets over here. What is his response? His response is Venoms. But Vice does have rockets in his hammerheads. So Vice is not totally defenseless. And Vice is taking down the wrong. He should have left the defensive tower, because as soon as you attack, the time is of the essence. Then you have to quickly kill every harvester you see. He's going for the refineries. He's gonna take down another harvester. This is a very, very, very good move of Vice. Good move of Vice. Matthew's not attacking him yet. First super weapon comes down for Matthew. Okay, Vice is being pressured now by the Venoms. I think he'll He needs to move back now towards his base. He's gonna... Okay, now he needs to move back towards base. Then at least you can still save. You can still save some hammerheads. But Vice is just gonna continue to take out the expansion. He's gonna go for the refinery of Matthew. Yep. Is Matthew low power? Yep. He takes down another. He takes down another harvester. All of these are full. He's gonna take out the last refinery. Boom! And as the last refinery falls, so does the last hammerhead of Vice. But I would call this a successful attack. Took down 3 refineries and took down, I think, almost all of the harvesters. The 2 remaining harvesters of Matthew survive. They do go back to base with a full load of Tiberium, but Vice has hit Matthew with a severe blow. Let's see if Vice has a second wave. No second wave for Vice. I think he's preparing a ground assault with his behemoth. He does need a bit more slingshots though to defend himself from the venoms if Matthew decides to hit him with venoms, but Matthew just decides to attack and get revenge with his stealth tank, so Matthew can have his revenge over here. They are in firing range of the Titans and the behemoths. Oh, he loses a lot of stealth tanks, but Vice also loses harvesters. Vice lost 2 harvesters. Matthew only has 2 stealth tanks left. The stealth tanks are fleeing the scene. Let's see. Oh, he should have stayed stealth. That was a mistake. He does take down 1 chopper, but he's going to lose a stealth tank. I don't know. I think Matthew should have kept that. He should have kept that stealth tank because maybe that could have gone heroic one day. That wasn't worth it to take out 1 hammerhead. So Matthew lost 5 stealth tanks, took out 2 harvesters. I don't know. I don't think that was a very, very good trade. Stealth tanks are expensive. And Matthew just gave away that position because at least he would have some eyes at the back of Vice's base. It was just a bit of a bad timing because these Titans were here, or else Matthew would have had more success. Maybe he would have been able to take out all the heavy harvesters. Okay, Jimmy has been left alone now for a while. He should have a massive army of... Where's your massive army? Where is Jimmy's massive army of helicopters? He usually has a lot by now. Nothing. What's this up here? Okay. He has 4, 5, 6. Okay. Jimmy can just bunch those 6 and already attack, but he was going for the ion cannon. But for somebody who specializes in hammerheads, he really needs more airfields. You need 2 or 3 airfields, at least 2 airfields. So you can just keep making those hammerheads and spawn hammerheads if that is your go-to unit. If you're not going to make any more units, then just spam the hammerheads. You know they have the ceramic armor. Let's take a look if they do have... Yep, they're fully upgraded. Matthew just had a severe blow, but he should be able to recover because... But he might have money problems right now. Let's take a look. Yep, Matthew has money problems.
We've got the rockets.
What he needs to do is sell off stuff and make refineries over here. Matthew is in trouble. There, he's making a refinery, but he's making too much. Just cancel everything. Cancel everything. He needs to cancel all of this so he has money to make this refinery. I think that's Matthew's mistake. He's not canceling things. He needs to prioritize that money. Look, because his harvesters are long-range harvesting. He only has 2, 3, and he has to send them all. These ones have to go over here. He just has to sell buildings he doesn't use. Yeah, just sell your air tower if you're not using it. He can sell off 1 refinery here. Sell off 1 refinery, and then you'll have cash. But Matthew is very vulnerable right now. His army is very small. That really surprised me. He had a lot of money at one point. What is this? Vertigos for Matthew. Is he gonna take down that refinery? No! He makes vertigos. How many does he have? Does he have any more? No. Matthew has 2 vertigos. 4 vertigos. Okay, he has 4 vertigos. That's why Matthew makes a lot of different kinds of units. I don't know if that's smart. I don't think it's smart, because you just diversify, but you spread your army thin, and it just requires so much micro, because if you get hit by a ground attack right now with anti-air in the ground attack, you're gonna die. He doesn't have enough to repel a ground attack. He has something to repel an air attack, but if Jimmy attacks him now, he might not be able to destroy all of Jimmy's choppers with the ceramic armor, with just the raider buggies and the venoms, because the rocket soldiers are too slow. If Jimmy attacks him up here, it's only one SAM side, but if Jimmy comes over here, Jimmy's gonna take down Matthew quickly. Here we go. Now we're gonna see. Vice even sent up 2 slingshots. Very bold from Vice. What's Vice attacking? It's a wrong attack. He should have taken something that's a bit on the outside of the base. Now he loses all of his choppers. Vice, no. That was it was a suicide run. The only ones are getting success are these slingshots, taking down all of the venoms, or almost all the venoms. But the slingshots are too close. They're too close, and they're going to be taken down with the scorpion tanks. Is this going to survive? No, he's got a little bit left. Nope. Almost got away. Okay, Matthew is building up that economy hero here in the middle. If I was Matthew, once you make this... Okay, he does have anti-air, but he needs to drop some SAM sites now, because Jimmy can come in at any time and destroy everything over here. If I were Matthew, I would have also expanded over here. He needs to expand here. This expansion is already drained, so he needs to move over here. Let's see what Vice has done in the middle. Marv on the field for Vice. Engineer is going to be filling that Marv. Vice has some defense over here. He's got some anti-air, AA battery. Vice has 1, 2, 3 harvesters, 3, 4. Nope, he really needs more. They need at least 10 harvesters. Matthew's got bikes over here, so he's gonna hurt Vice. And Jimmy has not attacked yet. Jimmy's waiting. Where was those choppers? Up here? No. There he is. Okay, so it looks like Jimmy's gonna hit Vice first. Vice is totally defenseless at the back of his base. Vice is gonna lose everything over here. Tier 3. All these things Vice is gonna lose. Does Vice now respond? He needs to respond. He sends hammerheads, but these hammerheads are empty. There, he's got one single slingshot. He needs to keep the slingshot there. No, it goes too far. He overextends. You need to keep the slingshot right there. And the bikes come in from Matthew, but bad timing. Matthew's bikes came in while there was a fight, so now Matthew loses all of his bikes. And he sees that was a wrong decision. Jimmy is destroying everything over here. Vice doesn't have enough anti-air. Where were those slingshots? Because he had slingshots, but he sent them to Matthew's base. Jimmy didn't have to leave, actually, because he could have easily killed this slingshot. Jimmy should have just kept going and killed everything here. There's nothing here. 2 slingshots over here. This one's almost heroic. Vice needs to make sure this one becomes heroic. Take a look at what Matthew's doing. Matthew should have about 6. Oh, okay. Matthew has money, but he is... Okay, he's gonna make disruption towers now. Matthew is the master of stealth. I actually expected the stealth to come down earlier. He does have the stealth here protecting himself. Alright. So Vice actually has a strong enough ground force to go attack somebody. If I were Vice... Yeah, you need to attack Matthew before his economy builds up. But the problem is... Oh, Jimmy! Jimmy came here with a hammerhead and took the conkyard of Vice. Oh, he caught Vice dead in the water. But Vice still has a war factory, so Vice can still make one. But Jimmy's gonna make a barrack. He's gonna pump out more engineers. That's what I would have done. I would have come out with engineers. Take this, take this, take this. That's an engineer. There it is. Ooh, Jimmy is up to sneaky things too. Jimmy has learned from the sneakiness of Matthew, and Jimmy's sneaky himself. I wonder what he's gonna take. He's gonna go for the war factory. Oh, that's gonna be a serious blow to Vice. Vice was doing so well because Vice is on the attack now. But Vice is getting whooped in his base over here. Vice is losing everything. What Vice needs to do... Ooh, smart of Jimmy to drop down a watchtower, because if Feist comes out with engineers out of his barracks, they're gonna be killed by this watchtower. Feist can't make anything. Oh, Feist needs to retreat with his heavy harvester. It's a shame to lose this here. No. Feist is focused on this battle. Feist is focused on the battle. So Feist attacks Matthew up here. Looks like Matthew's gonna lose some harvesters. No response from Matthew. Where's your response? His response is one single commando. Ay, ay, ay. Matthew's gonna lose this entire front base. There's nothing here. Nothing here to defend himself from this front force. But while Matthew is defending Feist's attack, Feist loses his base, his original base. Jimmy sneaky takes over everything. Feist is not completely out of this game yet, because Feist can still make an MCV out of this war factory and even the reclamator hub. So Feist has to do that. Feist has to make sure no engineers come here and take these buildings. But Feist is focused on this attack. Maybe he totally forgot. I don't know. Matthew won't have enough to take down this Marv. I can see that already. Matthew doesn't have any ground forces. Does he have EMP? No EMP. Oh, he's gonna have a hard time. Matthew is gonna have a hard time. The nuke is done. Matthew can throw the nuke, but where? Where are you gonna throw that nuke? I think Matthew... Yeah. Okay, the ion cannon is done. Okay, Jiraiya, so you watch this ion cannon, so you make sure that we don't miss that. Okay, Feist is taken down. Oh, Feist is gonna take down Matthew's forward base. His expansion. He's gonna lose the Conyard. Sell it off, Matthew. Sell this off. Sell it, sell it. At least you have money. Sell it. He's not gonna sell it. He's not gonna sell it. There it is. Instead of selling it, he comes here with a stealth tank. Stealth tank is too close. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. Is Matthew preparing his nuke? Look, see, that's what I said. Matthew has too many different kinds of units. He has the vertigos. Where are your vertigos? See? His vertigos should be on bombing runs all the time. So his vertigos can already take down the behemoths, because there's no anti-air here. Matthew forgets to use his vertigos. You can take down these behemoths. You can use the vertigos to attack the Marv. Okay. Ooh, but he uses the commando. The commando bomb takes down one behemoth. I thought there were some Wolverines here. The commando is gonna do good work and take down the second behemoth. Ooh, Feist has nothing to kill this commando. Yeah, the commando can't take down the Marv, but the ion cannon is done. Where's Jimmy gonna throw? The nuke is also done. Now it's getting exciting. It's getting exciting.
Is it gonna throw on the Marv?
I don't know. I don't know where this... Okay, that's Jimmy's. This is a good spot to throw the ion cannon. He will take out a lot. Take out 2 refineries, war factory, this. Matthew built this too close. Matthew made this too close. Aye, Matthew is in trouble. Yeah, he can throw it here, huh? Yeah. Aye, Matthew is in trouble. He should have just spammed scorpion tanks and gone for the EMPs. Yeah, Jimmy should throw it now. Instead of going for the avatars, he should have just got the EMP coils. At least he can hold the Marv. And then make more. Yeah. And spam the rocket squads. He could have also spammed the rocket squads. Matthew still has this nuke. Throw the nuke, Matthew. If I were him, I would throw the nuke on Jimmy's base. You could throw it here. Oh, you could just throw your nuke. Okay, Matthew's defending himself with the rocket soldiers, going for this Marv. Oh, there it is. Oh, as the ion cannon falls, the nuke flies. I don't know where the nuke is gonna hit. Is the nuke gonna hit over there? I don't know. Oh, the nuke hits at the back. Boom! Like I said, Matthew should have just thrown it on Jimmy's base, and he does. With a fury, he throws it on Jimmy's base. Jimmy takes a big hit over there. Yep, the ion cannon took out so much of Matthew. Matthew is dead in the water now. He's very crippled. The Marv is right here at his doorsteps. He was able. Yeah. Matthew takes out the ion cannon. The Marv is at half life though, but this thing is Has 4 engineers healing it up. So Matthew should have continued his assault. Why stop your assault? These units should keep on the assault on this Marv. Kill the Marv, because the Marv is now gonna attack this. Aye, Matthew is really in trouble now. Matthew's in trouble now. Feist is actually also in trouble. Feist needs to make that MCV. Jimmy's got the money. It's Feist making the MCV. No MCV. Oh man, Feist needs to make the MCV. Yep. He still has 1 vertigo bomber, but it can't land. It can't reload. That Marv is just continuing to repair itself. That's why Matthew has to spam more rocket squads. Send your... Oh, you have rocket squads. Send your rocket squads and kill that Marv. Look, you know it's there already. He needs to send this and go kill the Marv. If I were him, I would also just sell the Temple of Nod. Oh, can he? That's all he has. He doesn't have a war factory anymore. He can't remake his MCV. So Matthew only has infantry. Okay, sell off this. Just make your infantry. Does he have refineries? He does have his support power. No more refineries. Nope. Matthew is holding on. Matthew is holding on by a thread. His last avatar falls. Oh no, he still has 1 more left. Where's Feist? Feist, nope. His base has been taken over by Jimmy. Jimmy, take this over. You should just capture this tech center. Jimmy should capture this barracks to make sure that Feist doesn't come out with any units. Jimmy can take this too. So many things Jimmy can do. Jimmy can already come here with his choppers and kill this. All Jimmy needs to do is take out this refinery, and Feist is also gone. It looks like Jimmy will be the winner of this match. But Feist is not giving up yet. Feist is destroying things over here. His Marv is not gonna easily be killed. Feist advances with his missile squads. Matthew, I think, is kicking himself that he didn't, or that he spread his army too thin with many different kinds of units, because he had the stealth tanks, he had the vertigo bombers, and he bought all the upgrades. That's so expensive doing that. So, and then he found out he just doesn't have enough. He also doesn't even have enough anti-air. If Jimmy comes in now, Jimmy will take out Matthew. Matthew will be gone, because Jimmy will continue to make his choppers, even though he got nuked, but that's not enough to stop him. Where are those choppers? Where are Jimmy's choppers? There it is. His choppers are over here. He's coming now with Shatterer tanks. Shatterer tanks of Jimmy now. Oh. Alright, the Shatterer tanks of Jimmy are now in Matthew's base. Let's take a look. An avatar. Single avatar against the Shatterers. Shatterer's not going to hold on for long, but Matthew is defending himself, though, with the rocket squads. The rocket squads will be able to kill all these Shatterer tanks. What's going on over here? Nothing. Jimmy always has the tendency to send the Shatterer tanks alone, but you never send Shatterer tanks alone in battle. You always need to send some supporting units. Alright, something's happening over here. Okay, that's it for Matthew. Okay, because Jimmy was already here in his base. Matthew didn't have any anti-air. Matthew couldn't take down the Marv. Jimmy's gonna try to take down the Marv himself. But Vice has slingshot protection, but he's fleeing. No, why is he moving away? Why is he running away? Okay, he's coming back now. He's coming back now. He's coming back now. Oh, the hammerheads could have taken down these slingshots, but looks like Jimmy is gonna go with the hammerheads, and he's gonna go kill off Vice's base. Jimmy will be the winner of this match. Vice didn't remake his MCV. Vice should have made another MCV. Look at that splash damage. Incredible. Jimmy should just come back, swing back. Ah, there he is. He's gonna swing back, destroy the base. There is no anti-air over here. It's just a matter of time now. So we see already in this match that Jimmy was left alone. Actually, he wasn't really attacked only from the beginning. He was attacked, lost, I think, an harvester, maybe 2 harvesters, but Vice and Matthew were doing most of the fighting. Jimmy did that one sneaky move and took over the MCV of Vice. That was a very, very good move. And because of that, Vice wasn't able to build even more. But Vice could have remade his MCV, so he had the opportunity to come back. Vice's remaining units, he's just sending it into the battle. I don't know, just suiciding. Okay, that's the end of the game. Jimmy's here. 2 buildings to destroy. Just 1 barracks left for Jimmy. He's gonna take it down. That's the game. Free for all. And the winner is Jimmy. Jimmy taking down Vice and taking down Matthew. Matthew with the most economy though, and with the most units. We see that now. Also for a large portion of the game, the most structure. So Matthew could have won this match. Look at the resources from the very beginning. From minute 1, I think Matthew had the most money. Even here, the most money. But that's why you see, having all the money doesn't automatically guarantee you the win, because you need to buy the right units, have the right tactics with that money. I think Matthew made the big mistake in making too many different kinds of units that were very expensive. So then a ground army came and an air army came, and then he wasn't able to stop those. So that's the game. Congratulations to the winner, Jimmy. And thank you for watching FeyanCnCtv. And we'll see you next time.